Hey everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we're playing Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth, Adventure number 6 from the Bones of Arnor campaign. I am Rob, this is Melanie. I'm playing Legolas, you're playing
Aragorn.
And we're going to go through this. Let's get to the app and get started. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so with the app here, we're going to load our new game. Or sorry, load our game, not our new game. And we'll go with Those Who Shall Pass. And resume. And this one is titled The Flight of Fornost, Chapter 6. We'll go to Continue. And it says, The dead city of Fornost, Erin, has not yet vanished behind you when you find your path blocked by a band of heavily armed orcs traversing the wilderness westward. Adjusting your course, you are soon met again by a patrol. Turning back, you find sentries from Atarian's army lying in wait in every direction. Your presence is not yet discovered, however. So, preferring caution over an engagement with the growing horde, you slip out of sight into a cold, gray cave and plan an escape from the midst of your enemy. The next adventure will be a journey map. Alright. We're going to continue here. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button if you want to help other people find these videos on YouTube. That would be much appreciated. If you have any rules, questions, or anything we goofed up, leave them in the comments below. That'll help people watching these videos in the future, so we can all learn from our mistakes. Alright, so XP for Aragorn is 8 left over, and Legolas is 5 right now. And that's because we've used that to purchase some items, which is flashing at us here in the bottom left in the yellow in the app, so we will deal with that. Oh, and if you haven't watched our previous videos and you're just jumping into this one, I recommend going back and watching them. They're in a playlist for Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth at Rob's Gaming Table on YouTube. Just Google that and you'll find the playlist for this game, and you can go watch all of our series in order. Alright, so it looks like some upgrading of the Great Bow is going to happen for you. So we got to figure out our items, so we had to put our decks together again for the first time since we basically packed this game up and took it traveling. So we brought it back, spread it on the table, so we've got the basics of our deck put together. Now we just got to grab our items, which is cool. So we're actually testing this theory of the app should be able to keep track of everything, so you can take a break from the game for months and whatever, and should be able to jump right back in where you left off. Okay.
So that's your cloak.
So I get the Tough Boral Cloak.
I have my garb.
Before you suffer a damage or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent one of that damage or fear. After setup, become hidden. After setup, become hidden. Interesting. Good to know. So I will take the hidden. And hidden is, if you are attacked before you test, prevent all damage and discard this boon. And when you attack, you may discard this boon and add 1 success.
So this is the Great Bow, but I don't know if you click it. If
oh,
let
yeah,
you...
I'll be upgrading it, right?
Yeah.
So I only have 1 to choose from. It's the Mirkwood Great Bow, which is a level 2 item.
Okay. Let's find that in here. Sorry. Here we go.
So the Mirkwood Great Bow has for 1 success, I can spend that to deal 2 hits. For 2 success, I can deal that to deal 5 hits. And Cleave, which will leave the back of one of those books there for the reference. Because I do not remember what Cleave is. I think it's something about hitting multiple enemies. If they're in a group.
Each enemy in the group suffers the full number of hits. That's good.
So hopefully we have more enemies coming together here. So that will help take more out at once. And that is a 2-handed weapon.
Okay.
And, whoops, I did not confirm. Gotta click it, I guess.
Yeah.
There we go. Look, I got my 2 hands on it now. Confirm. Great Bow, level up. Do. All right. Okay.
So do you want me to go over just what I have, or like, do you want to do that now or not yet?
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So.
Yours are all level 2.
Yes. So my West March garb is increase your fear in your damage limits by 1. So I am 5 on both, so I will be 6 on both. And before you suffer any face down damage, you may prevent 1 of that damage.
Okay. I remember these little key damage avoiding things.
All right. My Dunedain banner. After you or a nearby hero rests, guards, or hides, that hero gains 1 inspiration. That's great for you.
Okay.
And Numenorian sword. So it is using the might. 1 success is 3 hits, 2 successes 5 hits, and after you defeat an enemy group, You may discard one face down fear or damage.
Okay. And I forgot to mention my bow still tests agility, which is my highest stat with 4.
Okay.
And it does have ranged symbol in it.
Okay.
Okay. Group, we have no items. Our lore is 35.
Okay.
Now we go to ourselves. Here we'll go to Aragorn, who's the captain. And among the skills.
Yes, I think I only purchased that one.
Oh, so you're only holding a 12er. So you can buy another 7, but you cannot afford another 12 yet. Obviously, you have 8, so you could buy a couple 3s. But
to me.
Yeah, so take a look through those and
Yeah.
pick some to spend on.
Inspiring presence.
While you're doing that, I'm going to hop over to one of mine here.
This is your pile.
So I have on the hunt and another resourceful. Resourceful, my starting card that when I prepare it, it lets me gain an inspiration, which I already have. And then at the end of my turn, I may discard the skill to gain an inspiration or scout 1.
Oh, okay.
I could sell that back now and then get something of the 7. So what do you got here? Barrage. So on the hunt is what I picked. So Barrage is 7. Oh, the Falcon Companion. That's the one I used before. Where's that guy? Falcon Companion and Deathstroke or Gather Supplies. Deathstroke.
You have a lot of 7s.
Or Gather Supplies. I think you did.
Did I have that many?
Empowering words
shit.
to me. Yeah, it's because they're like not on like
Empowering
the same
words and
lines.
Battle plan. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Deathstroke, Falcon Companion, Barrage, Gather Supplies. So gather supplies is a food trait. After you prepare the skill, gain 1 inspiration. When you rest with this skill, you may scout 3, and it's a rest 2. It's kind of recovery. I prepared, I gain inspiration. That's pretty cool, actually. Deathstroke. Before you strike with this skill, add lethal to the attack. What's lethal?
Lethal is if this attack reduces the enemy's current health by at least half, the enemy is defeated.
Oh, yes, Deathstroke, okay. And then the Falcon Companion, during your turn, you may discard this skill to apply 3 hits and pierce to a nearby enemy. Pierce was just a temporary one, right?
Yeah, it pierces their shield.
Yeah, but there was one that like removes your shield.
Yeah, this attack ignores the enemy's armor.
Oh, okay. And then
Sunder permanently.
That's it, okay. So sprint 1 on that one, I can use it for also. And then Barrage, before you strike with this skill, add Cleave to the attack. And it's strike 1. I don't think I need to do that because I already have Cleave on my weapon as long as I get 2 successes.
Yeah, we don't know if they're single enemy groups or multiple.
I think I'm doing the rest. And then when I rest, I can scout 3, which is
Yep,
pretty
and I
powerful.
have, if you rest nearby me, you gain an inspiration.
Yeah, let's try that. I'll do Gather Supplies as a 7.
Okay.
So now to refresh, that was after you prepare the skill, gain 1 inspiration, which I like. And when you rest with this skill, you may scout 3, and it's got a rest 2, which rest 2, does that mean I get rid of 2? That's like getting rid of like 2 face down something, right?
At the end of your turn, you can discard a card that has the rest X keyword to discard any combination of X of your face down, damage,
Face down.
or
Yeah,
fears.
face down.
So depending on how many you rest.
Okay.
Okay.
So no face up, but I can get rid of face down. Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay, I guess. And then what was the other one I had on the hunt? Let's just on the hunt was once per turn before you or nearby hero attacks. So that's what we're staying together. That hero gains 1 inspiration. It's also strike 2.
Okay.
Or
yeah, I think you played that in the last mission.
Yeah, or I could stalk prey. When you attack, if there are no nearby heroes, add 2 hits.
Oh, so that's if we're separated. That's good.
And
but
then
if we
hide.
plan,
Or I could use it for hide, I guess. So I could use it to just hide, or when I attack, if there's no nearby heroes, add 2 hits.
it's funny. We always plan to stay together, and then something happens, and we end up separating.
This says you or nearby hero attacks.
Yeah.
Once per turn, you or nearby hero attacks. That
So-
hero gains 1 inspiration.
So
I'm
if
gonna
no
go
one's
with that
nearby
one.
you, you just get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with on the hunt again, and we can put these back. Yeah. So gather supplies on the hunt. I have 1 XP left.
Okay.
And then my titles I have is Mistwalker, which we've had for a while. That is in the deck. And just for a refresher, Mistwalker is the title, and Shadow traded. After a hero explores a tile, you may remove this skill from the adventure to place your hero in any space of the tile. So just some additional movement assistance there. Or if you get stuck with enemies all appearing around you, you can kind of escape them. Okay.
Okay.
Using the deck. All right, what are you doing?
So I already had the.
I mean, you don't have to use Wind Among Grass if you like Master Tactician, remember?
I thought I grabbed the wrong one. Or I did grab the wrong one. Oh, right here. So the Wind Among Grass is what I used last time. So after you move into a space, you may discard the skill to attack. Then you and each nearby hero may move one space without provoking attacks. Or Master Tactician, at the start of your turn, each hero may discard one prepared skill. Each hero who does scouts 3. I think I'll do the extra attack. So I'll keep...
It's pretty powerful, the scout 3 thing. You understand that, right? Like if you're sitting on one that's just not working out for you and it's just sitting there.
At the start of your turn, each hero may discard one prepared... Oh, it's a... Okay. I'll try that one. Sure. We'll try that.
You don't have to.
Yeah. That's fine.
But it sounds like super powerful.
Yeah.
If
and
you
if
get
you do, you scout 3. Okay. We'll do that.
Yeah, so you can kind of, it lets you like switch up what you have there and then
Okay, so we'll do that.
I don't know. But
and
then you also have just scouted, right? At the start of every turn we're scouting.
Yeah.
So then you're scouting again, a little deeper.
I don't know, I guess if you put everything on the bottom, it's fine. But if you put things on the top...
I guess it's still good, because even if you see like crappy ones, put them on the bottom, it should be good ones on top. But then you'll get to scout again and make sure, because you'll be able to dig in a little deeper. Or if you do put like 2 successes on the top, now you're scouting 3 again. So you could just look at them and 1 deeper, and then maybe that's not a success and throw that on the bottom. Or
we don't have to do it. It's at the start of your turn. Each hero may.
Oh, I know. Obviously, you'll have stuff set up that you might not want to sack, but...
And it doesn't even say nearby. At the start of your turn, each hero may discard 1 prepared skill. Each hero who does scouts 3. So we don't have to be beside each other for that.
And what's the other one, sorry? The Wind Among Grass?
After you move into a space, you may discard the skill to attack. Then you and each nearby hero may move 1 space without provoking attacks. Sprint 2.
Yeah, the sprinting is pretty good. It's
Yeah.
almost, I don't know. That's good for movement on a journey map too. Your call. Those are both pretty good.
Okay, let's go with my gut. A Wind Among Grass.
Yep, I'm down.
Okay, and then I'm going to also take, so if you can click that for me. And then I'm also going to take Inspiring Presence, which is if a nearby hero would gain an inspiration, they may scout 1 or discard 1 face down, fear, or damage instead.
Yes.
So I feel like that might be helpful.
Okay, deck shuffle.
Okay. Yeah, so this doesn't help me, just if a nearby hero would gain inspiration. So it doesn't help me, but...
Yep. Okay. So we got that, and we will continue on.
Yep, and I'll just shuffle this for you.
Or we save and quit? I think so.
No, we continue.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I was clicking it, but I wasn't doing anything. Select a hero to change roles. No, we're good.
We're
Captain
good.
and Hunter, we're going to continue with our default classes that are recommended.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's loading, preparing second breakfast here. Assembling fellowship.
Before like that.
All right, having escaped Aturin's forces with Fornost Arian, you now find yourself in the midst of his army on the march. The cave in which you now shelter has hidden you from their attentions thus far. However, as the night grows old, you fear that word of your deeds has spread through the ranks and all are on alert. Each hero scouts 3.
Okay. Let's see.
All right. So I have 2 successes. Light-footed and precise strike. I think I'll throw those on the top. And then my test might... Oh yeah, I can prepare one, right? So I should probably... Yeah, I'll do the test might when it'll come out. So 2 successes on the top.
Okay, so I'm taking the Inspiring Presence. And I will put Ancient Wisdom on the bottom. And the success on the top.
All right, so we're going to start building our map now. So play style 303.
It's starting in the dungeon.
B.
The darkness.
302. 3B. Let's throw that this way. Continue. The cave in which you hide may soon be discovered, as the dawn will reveal its entrances. With little time remaining, you resolve that you must find a way out of the valley before Aturin's soldiers realize you are near. Place the heroes as indicated. exact same cave tile that we were in before at the end, right?
Yes.
When we found the Silent Scepter?
Yep.
All right. The cave wall has several cracks and jutting shelves of rock. Place a search token as indicated. There are 2 exits from this cave, but neither will free you from the valley. You consider splitting up, but if any of you are caught alone by Aturan's forces, the consequences could be dire. You must venture into the night and find a path to safety. So basically saying don't split up.
Yeah, stick together.
209A. A is going this way. Let's go this way. Alright, continue. Place an exploration token. Right here. The fog is more over here, so we're going to do it like this.
Okay.
And continue. 206A. Okay, continue. Place an exploration token.
Okay.
With no orcs in sight, you proceed toward the mouth of the cave. Objective updated. Exit the caves. That's too hard.
Okay.
And 15 threat is what we'll hit to have a bad thing happen. But we have a limit of 80 as our end threat before we lose the scenario.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to the board here. All right. All right. So exploration token. Cave wall has several cracks and jutting shelves of rock.
I mean, it's the only thing that we can explore other than leaving.
Yes.
But I don't think leaving is going to be that easy.
Well, leaving is just going here.
Yeah, but maybe there's enemies there that will block us in or
I want to see the
something.
cracks.
Okay, you go first and see the cracks.
Maybe a huge distraction, wasting our time as usual.
Yeah, exactly.
And it'll be the reason we hit 15 threat when we shouldn't have yet.
Yeah, increase your threat by 5.
Who wants to go first here? That's
you go first.
Okay, thanks. All right, so I will move 1.
Yep.
I will interact with a search token. Hopefully it doesn't test something you're good at, and I'm testing something I'm bad at. Yep, I have might of 2. What's your
3.
might of 3? Yeah, we should have sent you there.
Oh.
The wall stretches up into the darkness above, studying the pattern of cracks and other handholds. You are pretty sure you could climb it.
Well, if you fail, I'll just try.
Well, I have 2 successes on the top of my deck.
Okay,
so
you know you're going to pass. Okay.
So we'll flip. 2 for my might.
Okay.
They are good. Pass. Okay, you make your way up the wall with confident but careful moves. After a few minutes, you ascend into the darkness of the upper part of the cavern. Surprisingly enough, you can see up here. You are there are softly glowing mushrooms studding the ceiling of the cave. It's eerie and beautiful. You climb down with a smile on your face, knowing you've seen something no one else ever has. Ooh. Gain 1 inspiration, become emboldened. So now hidden and emboldened is at the end of your turn. If there are no nearby enemies, discard this boon. And then if you suffer damage or fear, discard this boon. When you attack, add to hit. So I'm definitely losing emboldened because there's no enemies around. That's what a waste.
And then discard the search token. You did that upside down if that matters. The inspiration?
Oh, yes.
I'm allowed to hold 4. How many are you allowed to hold?
Where are we going? Which way? I have 1 more move I can use.
I
can hold 5 inspiration.
Hold 5. I mean, if you move 1 this way, you'll explore that tile.
Okay. So move 1 this way. Careful, we're splitting up.
Well, I haven't gone yet.
All right, I'm exploring. A river runs swiftly through the rolling hill land, and several ancient stone pillars stand vigil next to the rapids. Discard this exploration token, gain 1 inspiration. So now 3 inspiration. Yeah.
How many can you hold?
5.
Okay.
A rucksack made of rough canvas has been abandoned here. Place a search token as indicated. Yeah. Rucksack. All right, 404A. We're just expand the map here.
It's a big one.
Yep. All right. Or sorry, 400A. What was I saying? Okay, 400A has been added. 300A. Okay.
These maps are pretty.
Let's see here. 300. Boom. Continue. And 2 exploration tokens. I turn 1 into 2.
Awesome. We went the wrong
You
way.
hug the rocky slope as you emerge from the cave. The ground is covered with signs of the recent clumsy passage of dozens of orcs. They are marching quickly, and the main body of Atron's forces should be easy for your small band to evade. But even if the most careless orc commanders will have posted sentries to protect the army's flanks from a surprise attack. Final objective, eliminate sentries and discover the escape from the valley. So we're going to do some fighting. Having pursued you the full distance from the Foremost Arraign, the shadowy forms of your enemies emerge from other openings in the cave. They do not cry out a warning to the many others nearby, but appear eager to deliver retribution by their own hands. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Place 1 Goblin Scout on the indicated space.
Okay.
Oh no. Place 1 Ruffian in the indicated space with you.
Oh no.
Well, I know what you're doing on your turn. The journey continues. So the guy in your space is just it's a ruffian. He's just 5 out of 5, no armor, and this Goblin Scout is 3 out of 3 with 1 armor. 3 health and armor, I should say. Ba ba ba. What are we gonna do?
Okay, well, I am going to attack him so that he doesn't just attack me anyways when I try to run. So I will attack. So using my might, I get 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wonderful. 3 successes. So that does 8 hits.
Cool.
Okay.
Apply 8 hits. Yes, please.
Super.
Boom. Smoke that fool. So
Okay.
gain 1 inspiration and remove that dude.
Okay. Gain an inspiration, which is great because I didn't have any. And then
Anything else happen when you do
not
that?
from those,
Okay.
but I have this equipped. If a nearby hero, oh, that's a nearby hero, not me. Okay. Nothing there. Okay. So then I will use my second action to just move to you.
Yeah, let's stay together
1,
because I think it
2.
advises not to split up. So if you start going out that way, that's just way more of
Yes.
the exploration, the threat, and all that stuff.
Yes. And I don't want to be stopped in the darkness.
Yeah.
so-
Oh, true. Yeah.
So I'll just
Forgot
stay
about
with you. We'll get the bonuses of being together.
that. Okay, so that's done.
Yep.
All right, let's go to the app. And the action phase, we're going to confirm that. Shadow phase. All right, move 2. Attack Legolas or closest hero is our only enemy on the board
Okay.
here.
So he can do that. 1, 2.
He doesn't have range,
Nope.
so he will attack. A thin goblin lets out an ear-splitting cry, trying to unnerve you. You stand your ground, fixing an icy stare at the wretched creature. So, he's attacking me. So I have,
Oh yeah, you're Legolas, not me. Huh.
yeah, Spirit 2.
Okay. You need only 1 to
Okay.
negate it.
So I got a success and a weakness.
If you suffer no.
If you suffer no damage or fear from this attack, gain 1 inspiration. So confirm. Yeah.
Okay, and you don't have any, because now if a nearby hero would gain an inspiration, they may scout 1 or discard 1 face down, fear or threat.
So I'll scout 1.
Sure.
Keen Eyes, the one that gets me an additional space from my ranged. So target attacks 1 additional space away, or I can toss it for a strike 2.
Okay.
Love having that one.
Awesome.
Great. Perfect. Each hero in darkness suffers 2. And
Nope, we're good.
Spirit, negates, and we're not in the darkness. The shadow deepens, though hope yet endures. Threat increases by 7, so we're almost halfway there to hitting the 15. All right,
Okay.
rally phase. Let's go back to the board. So each hero resets their deck, then scouts 2.
But since we're nearby, you will scout 3 when
From what? What's doing that? Your ability,
my ability. When heroes scout during the rally phase, you and nearby heroes each reveal 1 additional card.
Right? And my character ability is once per round during your turn. You may spend an inspiration to move 1 space without provoking attacks. Okay.
3.
1, 2, 3. So no successes. Mistwalker, Ancient Wisdom, and Time of Need. Test Wisdom I can make better. If I test anything, get no successes, I convert them all into successes.
Oh, I like that one.
But since I have a pile of 4
Yeah.
inspiration, I like having the double inspiration in my deck.
Yep.
So I'm just going to take Mistwalker, actually. What's the max we can have of these things? 4? Set up out here?
I will look at that in a second.
Okay.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah,
I'm going to take Undying Might. So whenever I test Might, I can add a success, which is what I use for my sword. I'm going to put the success on the top, and I'm going to put the inspiration on the bottom. I don't want to use my inspiration yet.
Put the double faded card on the top and the single faded card on the bottom. Oh yeah, and sorry, then in my turn I lost my embolden. Forgot that.
Yes.
Or, yeah, at the end of my turn there's no enemies, right? Yeah, that guy came at the end of his.
4, you can have, you're correct.
Okay, perfect. So the action phase.
He needed how many hits? I'm sorry, 3 only?
And he has 1 armor.
Okay, so he needs technically 4.
So I can't interact with that token there because it would provoke him.
Would you like me to go first and try to get rid of him?
Yeah, if you can. That'd be great.
Okay, so I will attack him using my might. I got 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So 2 successes does 5 hits.
Okay.
Awesome.
Boom, apply. Confirm. And remove 1 Goblin Scout. You or a nearby hero gains 1 inspiration.
Perfect. I will gain an inspiration.
Awesome.
So then my second action, I will...
There's a token there if you want to interact with it.
No, I thought you wanted to.
No, you can. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying someone has to kill the guy before we do it.
And then you'll move ahead?
Yeah.
To look at the...
Yeah, I could do that. Yep. And I can also toss Mistwalker when we move ahead to move to a different space on this 4-space giant square.
Right.
So I can move away from enemies or to a token or something.
Okay. Okay. I will...
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll interact with it, sure.
Yeah, because it's just a little rucksack. Like, it might be some cool item or something that helps
yeah.
us even further on into the adventure or the campaign.
Okay.
A rucksack made of rough canvas has been abandoned here. We're going to search it.
Yep.
This pack is filled with supplies.
Ooh.
There's at least 3 days worth of food and a clean shirt, a tinderbox, and many other odds and ends for traveling. Someone must be missing these supplies. You don't know if you should take anything. Loot the supplies or leave the rucksack. Come on.
I want to take it.
Yeah, let's loot. Give it a loot. If they wanted their supplies, they should have kept better track of their belongings. You decide to take some food since there's so much there here. It doesn't feel like the right thing to do, but why let the food go to waste? Still, you feel like you'll be looking over your shoulder for some time. Suffer 2 fear, then discard this search token. Okay. Oh, we made the wrong choice.
I thought so. Okay, 2 fears. So
if
first
we left it there, what? Then the guy shows up and he's like, oh, you guys are so good. Here, take some food or something like that.
Maybe. Flip this card face down. Okay. And second one is suffer 1 face down fear. Then flip this card face down.
Oh, wow. You have 3 fear already.
I
but
can hold 6, and I think I have some ways to get rid of them. That's damage only. After you defeat an enemy group, I may discard a face down of either one.
Perfect.
So,
Let's
I have
do that.
ways to get rid of them, but...
could I have helped you? Nope, and nope.
Nope, that's okay. We'll get rid of them. Oh, I stole from the bandits, or...
You have gained the Hobbit'ration,
yes,
though.
Finally!
Nice, we got a trinket.
Finally.
All right, so maybe it was worth it.
Okay.
Maybe if we just left it.
We immediately... Oh, so either one of us can take it. So let's see
Okay.
what it is and who it'll benefit the most.
Hobbit'rations.
I probably got some bread or something. Don't they eat bread the whole time in the Hobbit?
Yep. Where's that back? Hobbit'rations, alright.
Our first trinket.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Alright. Food traded. At the start of the rally phase, you may deplete this item for a hero in your space to discard 1 damage.
Oh. That's better for you to take then. Because I have ways... No?
You're a hero in your space. If you're going to be fighting and trying to remove this stuff...
Yeah, but I already have ways to get rid of it. You don't have ways to get rid of it. I only have 1 card that will
I have
help
ways
you.
to prevent it. I can spend an inspiration before I suffer damage or fear to prevent one.
Okay.
And also I'm hidden, so I can prevent like 1 attack against me too.
Okay. I think we can, at the beginning of each mission, we can change this around, I believe.
True, but...
So I get 4 of these. And I deplete it as I use it.
Ah, yes.
Okay. So it has 4. Put that there. So at the start of the rally phase, you may deplete this item. Oh, so I have to use the whole thing? Deplete this.
No, I think you just spend
Oh,
one,
just spend
right?
1, yeah. Deplete this item for a hero in your space to... Oh, I don't even have to use it on myself. As long as we're together, I can still use it on you.
That's what I was saying. But
Okay.
if we think you'll get damaged more than me, it's better you have it.
Okay.
You feel like up here, above
Yeah.
here somewhere.
So it's separated.
Yeah, we can
Can
still
you see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
Okay, that was it for me. So
All right.
on to you. Now you can...
Yes, so I will move one. I can pick this space or this space, but I'll just go here. All right, let's interact with this and explore. Cold stream rushes down, tumbling over ridges and through the woodland. Discard an exploration token, gain 1 inspiration. So I'm at my max of 5 inspiration, but I have a 2 fate thing sitting on top of my deck, so
Okay, so you can use
I
it.
should be able to use a couple soon. All right. A tall man with a broad hat leans on a broken fence. Place a person token has indicated right here.
The man. This one.
Thank you. You hear a faint whickering sound on the breeze. It seems to be coming from this area. Place a search token as indicated. Okay, a space I didn't go to.
Of course.
And 101B. Looks like it's coming off here.
Okay.
Looks like it might be close to connecting around the other
Probably.
side. Oh, 305B. All right, let's do
Is that-
a little bit of... Actually, we can... Yeah, let's go here.
Okay. Yeah, because that's going to go right here, right?
Yep, 305B.
Every time you explore one, we get 2 more.
Yeah,
In this place.
super annoying.
They just want us to reach a threat, and so something bad can happen to us.
Okay.
Okay.
Then place 304 as indicated.
Oh, which will match them up.
304A.
So we could have went either way.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
my goodness.
This is insane.
Luckily we grabbed those rations.
Yeah. 100B.
Oh my god.
304.
All right, and then we're placing these 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Patrols crisscross the valley before you. A web of torchlight and fires. Patrols crisscross the valley before you. A web of torchlight and fires. So intent is your focus on their movements that you do not immediately perceive the enemy that is presently upon you.
Uh-oh.
Place 1 ruffian in the indicated space where I'm standing.
Where you're standing. Okay.
Your journey continues.
Okay.
And this ruffian is 5 out of 5. Or 5 damage, no armor. Just like the other one.
I guess you'd use your second.
Alright, so I just moved once. I could still move more. I'm allowed to spend an inspiration, and I could just jump out of the space without provoking him at all.
Oh, that's good.
I still have a movement on top of that. So
But if you stay here, if you jump here, then you're nearby.
True. But I still can go 2 range away.
True.
But I do want to go where a token is. So I will go to the man.
Okay, so you spend 1 to jump.
Or I can explore too. Yeah, I can get another explorer token off the board.
Okay, so you're using that to not provoke him, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you can move 1 more now?
Yep. Which I will do actually.
Okay.
1, 2, yeah, 2 spaces away from him, so I still can shoot him. So I will explore down here. A boggy lowland thick with mud is guarded by an elegant stone monument. Discard the exploration token and gain 1 inspiration. Boom. An orc sentry stands his back towards you. This could be a perfect chance for attack. Place a threat token as indicated. An orc sentry stands beneath a ridge that could afford you an avenue of attack. Place a threat token as indicated. So there's just more threat
Yeah.
coming. This is crazy. So it's like we're exploring too fast. But I don't know what to do.
Well,
Like these only give you 1 each, right? But
yeah.
that thing there would give you what, 1 or 2?
1.
We each give 2 threat,
Yeah,
right? Oh,
yeah.
okay. So I just turned a 1 into a 2. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I turned a 1 into a 4 here. and then I just turn a 1 into 2. So we're hitting the 15 threat problem, like, now.
Right now, yep.
Okay, so I will, do I bother
No,
with
you don't
him?
have any more actions, because you moved, and then you searched. Oh, no,
No.
that was from exploring, so you do. Okay, I see. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only done the movement, and then I use my special ability to get away from that guy. But now I can either attack him, because he will attack one of us.
Yes.
I prefer not to have some damage and fear. So might as well just try to attack the big guy.
Okay.
So I'll use my Great Bow, which uses my agility to flip 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I got 2 successes. I think.
You can shoot from 2 away, sorry?
Yeah, because the keen eyes.
Okay, 'cause
one
the keen
additional
eyes.
space
Yep.
to my ranged. So sorry. He needs 5 to die. 2 successes gets me that. So I don't need to spend any. So.
Okay.
Bingo bango. So I'm going to not be able to get any more inspiration either way. So
That's
even
fine.
spending it wouldn't matter.
Okay, but it's one guy off the board, so.
Yes. So let's just hit him with the 5 hits with cleave, which doesn't matter. Oh, a nearby hero. You're not nearby.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's it then.
All right. Okay, in the action phase, we're going to confirm that. Shadow phase. Each hero in darkness suffers 2, nothing.
Nope.
If threat increases by 11.
Oh my goodness.
Boom. When traveling with all care and caution, Legolas is suddenly standing between 2 patrols. Neither has spotted Legolas yet. There is but a moment to escape. Legolas test wisdom. I need 2 to pass.
Luckily, you have so many inspiration.
Yeah,
Hopefully. I know. Uh-oh.
Wisdom is 3. 1,
Yes.
2,
Nice.
and 3. So 2 successes and a fate. I pass. Booyah. You flee with all haste, unseen for now. Yes. Rally phase. Now 25 is our next threat problem. And each hero resets their deck.
Okay, you're not nearby, so I'll scout 3, you'll scout 2.
Okay, scouting 2. A success and a fate. I'll definitely. Yeah, I'll put the success on the top. And actually, I'll put them both on the top. So I can for sure get 2 successes.
If it doesn't specify, so this one, Gift of Men, during your turn you may discard the skill to discard 1 fear. I can do a face down fear, right? Just as a fear?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to equip that. And I'll put the success on the top and the inspiration on the bottom.
What was this thing again? It's getting damage.
Damage,
right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I don't have that yet.
Okay. So what do we want to do?
Oh yeah, it's us. Okay. I can come closer to you. Are you going to take care of the threats?
I want to try.
You're going to try?
I need to go to them and interact with them, right?
Right, yeah. So I could worry about this, so we kind of stay in the same
Let
neighborhood.
me try to
and
do stuff first,
okay,
maybe,
in
and
case
see what
you,
happens.
yeah, in case you.
So I'll move 1.
Yep.
I'll interact with this token here. Orc sentry stands and back towards you. This could be a perfect chance to attack. I'm going to try to eliminate it. It's not until you draw close and you realize the orc is asleep on its feet, swaying slightly. As you close the gap, the creature teeters too far and loses its balance. Take a sudden step that jars it awake. Its eyes grow wide, both from the start of your sudden presence, but you are only a few steps away. Test agility, which is 4. That's my good one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I got
Yes.
2 successes, 2 fates.
Spend them.
I'm spending them both. So we're going to go 4. We don't know what a success is to pass here. Only the app knows. So we'll put in what we can here. 4, I think, is enough. More than enough, probably. It's probably looking for 3. The orc's blade is still in its sheath when you land your blow. It lets out a strangled croak, then collapses. Discard this threat token. Stupid orcs.
Sweet.
Alright, so these are in the discard pile.
Okay.
As you hide the evidence of your passage, you notice a leather map case where the sentry stood. You unfurl the parchment inside to reveal a map of ancient Arnor. Before its collapse thousands of years ago, the path along which Turin's army now marches is marked in fresh ink. Traveling from Fornos to the west across the Brandy'wyne into Anumenas, if I'm saying that right, Arnor's one-time capital. Turin seeks something among the ruins of Anumenas. Lore increases by 1.
Oh, that was good. Okay.
Standing where the orc was posted, you turn your gaze towards your surroundings. What was that orc guarding? Don't give me another token. Get out of here. Ahead is a sheer, jagged cliff that might afford you a high path out of the valley. Its ledges and crevices are few, and without aid, your precipice may prove unyielding. Place a search token as indicated. All right.
Okay.
So I moved. I interacted. I can move again. I can use my action to move more.
Would you want to be on one of those for next turn?
Yeah, I want to deal with this one. Okay, sound good?
Okay, so I will move 1. I will interact with this search token.
Okay, so you hear a faint wickering sound on the breeze. It seems to be coming from this area.
Okay.
Search. You begin to hear other sounds, including a whiny. You gently push aside some brush and find a smoke-colored horse happily nibbling at the bushes. It doesn't have any tact, so it's probably wild. Test your wisdom. You're looking for a 3 to pass.
Okay, my wisdom is 4 cards, so that's good. 1, 2,
No weakness.
3, and 4. I'm looking for a 3 to pass, which I got.
Wow. Okay, you speak to the mare in a strong but gentle tone, approaching with careful steps. It watches you with one calm eye and continues to crop the underbrush. You get close enough to touch the mare's neck, and after a few soothing strokes, you feel a definite affinity with her. Before she trots away, she gives you a strange, almost bow to you. This was no ordinary horse. Perhaps you will meet her again in your travels. Gain 1 inspiration and become emboldened.
Okay. 1 inspiration. I can hold 1 more. And emboldened. At the end of your turn, if there are no nearby enemies, discard this boon. If you suffer... Okay, so same thing that you had already.
And then discard this.
Okay. Okay, so I have 1 more point of movement. I'll just move to here so I can interact with him next turn.
Okay, so that's us.
Okay, so and then at the end of my turn, if there are no nearby enemies, I discard that.
All right, so we're going to end the action phase.
Oh, sorry. Can I do this on my turn? During my turn, I want to discard one of these. So during my turn, it doesn't say to get rid of it, but yeah, I guess, right? Yeah.
No. During your turn, you may discard this skill. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
discard one fear. You have to read it,
I know. Sorry. Will you pick one?
Yep. I'll get rid of this.
Okay.
And then we'll go on the bottom of the deck.
Okay.
Okay. In the action phase, we're going to confirm that. Yeah, up here. Shadow phase. Darkness step. We're not in darkness. We don't care. Shadow deepens, so I hope it incurs. Threat increases by 10.
Oh my
Still not
gosh.
working hard enough on that threat. So we do hit the 25. A group of Turin's troops has picked up your trail and is set on bringing him your head.
Oh no.
No doubt, word of your interference has reached Turin by now. Oh no. Dun, dun, dun. Place 2 ruffians in the indicated space. So that is here on 209A.
Okay.
Rally phase.
That's it. Okay.
So we need to reset our decks, then scout 2.
Yeah, we're not nearby. Close, but not quite.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
No, whatever. I could have moved towards you, actually. Like, I keep forgetting, like, I could just pop an inspiration to get close to you, but...
No. I mean, then you have to go back.
I know.
Yeah,
Then
no,
wasting
it's
movement
fine.
going back.
Right now, it's not terrible, and you have a full prepared lineup, so...
True. Which I should start burning some of these. Oh, yeah, I can get inspiration at the end of my turn. I should have done that just to pop it.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. It's
1,
one
2,
less
3.
blank card in my deck, so...
Okay, so...
Okay, let's... what am I doing, 2?
Yeah, I'm taking time of need. Same thing you have. When you test, if you do not reveal any successes, you may discard this to convert to inspiration or fate to success. And I'll put the 2 on the bottom.
Sprinting 1. That might be interesting. Yeah, I'll toss... No, I don't want to take success in my deck. I'll just put the success and a fate on the top.
Okay.
Alright. Action phase. You want to just talk to the dude, or you want me to deal with this threat? I don't worry about the enemies this turn, to be honest.
Yeah, deal with your threat first, just in case I need to...
Alright, I'll go first. An orc sentry stands beneath the ridge that could afford you an avenue of attack. I'm going to try to eliminate the sentry. An orc is unaware of your presence behind it when you attack, but a reinforced band of armor catches the otherwise mortal blow. Its long arm, knotted with muscles and scars, reaches back, grabs a hold of you, and flips you forward. You land on your back, and the orc looms over you with a wicked sneer and unsheathed blade.
Uh-oh.
So I'm testing might, which is funny. I was about to toss my Undying Might to switch it, but then I didn't at the last minute. So I can add a success if needed.
So you only get 2 cards for might?
2 cards for might. I'm not the mightiest. So we know what they are, a success and a fate. So I'll make it that. I'll spend 1 to add another success to it, so I'm going to test 3.
Okay, hopefully that's enough.
Convert. You kick out its back leg, setting it off balance, but not bringing it down immediately. You pull out your heel back into the orc's knee. Or you pull your heel into the back of the orc's knee. It falls forward, its blade sinking into the ground beside you again and again. You strike out, not allowing it to recover. At last, you get your weapon in hand and finish the sentry off. Discard the threat token.
Sweet.
Standing where the orc was posted, you turn your gaze towards your surroundings. What was that orc guarding? A sparse path stretches out before you, overgrown and meandering. Without careful consideration and perhaps the assistance of others, the way is uncertain. If there is a way to be found at all, place a search token as indicated.
Okay. So still you.
Okay. Alright, so that is spent. Okay. I was already there. Nearby just needs to be beside you. I am actually going to go. You move 2, 1, 2. They'll come to me. Here's the same 3 away.
Well, they might come to me.
Yeah, but you could move with me or
Oh,
away.
true.
Like you're gonna talk to this guy, but then you could still move away.
Right. I could move to here.
But I want you to still be nearby me. But yeah, but that's still only 1, 2 away from them, and 2 usually is enough for them to catch you.
That's fine. That's fine though.
Yeah, I know. I have stuff to prevent. Like it can be hidden. I should be okay to take some attacks, but I'll also have range, so it's nice to not get counterattacked.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah.
you move?
Yeah, I'll just move that 1 space.
Okay. So my turn, I'll interact with... Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Yep.
Sorry. At the end of my turn, I do want to pop Resourceful.
Yep, to gain an inspiration.
Yeah, so I'm back up to 3.
Okay. So I will... Okay, sorry. Interact with the man. Okay, so...
The man turns as you approach, and... the man turns as you approach and doffs his hat. Begging your pardon, he says. Duggan is my name. Somat has broken my fence and all of my critters are loose. Could I trouble you to look for them? I'd be grateful. I make no promises, or of course, you have my word. So you want to go on a little side mission here for him? Do it.
Yeah, because it might give us lore, it might give us something if we do it.
So we're going to go, of course. The man solemnly looks you up and down, then offers his hand to shake. Test 1 spirits.
Okay, so my spirit is 2.
Test spirit, you're looking for a 1 pass.
Yeah. So I have 1 and 2.
So you definitely pass.
So pass.
I feel better knowing a noble soul like you, your good self, is looking out for me. The farmer's hand is warm and solid in your own. Gain 1 inspiration.
Okay, this is my...
Oh, there's some grunting and burbling coming from the vicinity of this mud puddle. Place a search token as indicated.
Oh man, it's all the way back where we were.
Could it be just a
Dang
distraction,
it.
or is it something super amazing?
It's gurgling, so it's not going to be an item. It's going to be a...
Well, that's what you're going to hunt for him, right? That's what he's
Oh, that's what he's asking me to look for.
So you got to go bring it back to him. He's mending his fence. Nothing yet. Okay.
Oh, oops. Did we do...
Oops. It's so stupid where you can't... Like, it says you can always click and interact with search tokens before you, like, do anything, but...
Well, just click the nothing yet. It's the only way you're going to get out of it. Okay. Let's not click on him.
Yeah, because it knows you don't have whatever's up there yet.
Right. Okay, so now
That's
I have...
fun. I want to do that.
Okay, I have one more action, so I'm going to move. I think I'm going to be on this search token so that I can interact with one, you can interact with the other. These guys will come closer to one of us, kill them, and then continue to this, maybe.
So we're done? That's our turn?
Yeah.
In the action phase, let's do it. Shadow phase. Move to attack Aragorn, our closest hero.
Me, okay.
Yes, going to attack.
So, 1, 2. Yep. Okay.
Warrior moves with blinding speed, slashing at you in wide arcs. So your wit negates.
Wit. So I get wit of 3. Oh, let me just put that into my discard. So 1, 2, 3.
So you're good. You
2.
Fully negate. And then after this attack, flip 2 damage face up, which you don't have, so we don't need to worry.
Super.
Darkness step. We're not in the darkness yet. The shadow deepens, so height incurs. Threat increases by 9.
Just.
Damn it. Gotta go explore some stuff over there, but like I don't really want to, but feels like we need to.
Well, I can take care of this as 2 actions. I can hopefully. Can you actually just see?
Yeah, it's probably a 5.
Oh, you have cleave though, right?
Yeah,
Can
true.
you,
Yeah, I can deal with that if you want to keep moving.
Oh, we have to reset. Sorry.
Oh yeah, let's.
I'm getting ahead of myself here.
Yeah, I know. I was like, why can't I click on stuff?
Okay, so you are nearby, so you can scout 3.
Yes, thank you. 1, 2, 3. So I'll take resourceful, which after I prepare to gain inspiration, if you can pass me an inspiration.
Yes.
And then I will throw these 2 on top, a success and a fate.
I'm going to actually take none.
Okay.
I am going to throw a success and then the double fate on the top. I'm going to get 3 cards.
You can pitch something you have set up there if you think it's like.
No, I'm just trying to calculate how many successes this would be. That would be 3. That would be 8 hits. I think that would be enough.
Yeah, but you might not need to fight these guys. You might just need to run up here. And
I might, but if not, I have.
I'm probably best to actually run and get that because I have the extra movement. I can do a turn.
Okay, so I put the 2 on the top, the success, and then the double fate, and then I put another fate on the bottom because I don't know if I'm going to need it. Okay.
All right. I go first, attack these guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 of them, 5 out of 5.
Because you have cleave, right, with your bow?
Okay. So, I'm doing agility, which is 4. I'll get 2 successes,
okay.
so I can do 5 hits with cleave.
Perfect.
That's all I need to do.
Perfect.
And, yeah, apply. Confirm. You can gain inspiration because you're nearby me.
I don't think I can hold anymore. 1, 2, 3.
You have 4?
I'm at 4, yeah.
I think
Can you hold?
5. Oh, no, I'm only at 4.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
I thought I was at 5.
There you go.
Perfect, yeah.
Awesome. We're
All
full
working
up.
out so far.
Yeah, now you can run
Yes.
towards this,
Yeah,
and
I
I'll worry about.
These 2 you just need
Yeah,
to worry
I'll
about,
do
if
those
at
2.
all, or moving over there.
What was this one? Did that just come up as what they were guarding,
it was one
right?
of those things.
Okay.
Ahead is a sheer, jagged cliff that might afford you a high path out of the valley. Its ledges increase. It might be a way to end, end the scenario, to be honest. Like, because I think if we went this way, there's probably an ending and stuff over here, and then there could be an ending over here. Because it was saying stick together, right? But maybe not. Maybe this is half the success.
Well, you go towards that, and I'll just cancel that right now because it's your turn still. I was just curious.
All right. So 1, 2, and I'll spend 1 to move an additional space. So I need to still go 1, 2 more, which I can do, and then interact. But I can only get 1 back, so I'll get hit with some darkness. But whatever.
Okay. Okay, so that's
yeah,
it.
because I don't have a sprint. I'll set up a sprint if I can on our next scouting. But I will. Oh, I can do it right now. Scout. No. If I can find it. Yeah, I'm gonna pop this at the end of my turn, and I'll scout 1. Rest 2 or strike 2. Yeah, I'll take those.
Okay, you might need the rest too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it for you. So we know what this one is. Might be the ending. What's the one I'm standing on?
That is a sparse path stretches up before you, overgrown and meandering. With careful consideration, perhaps the assistance of others, the way is uncertain, if there is a way to be found at all. So it's you're trying to escape this scenario, right? Eliminate sentries and discover an escape from the valley is what we're trying to do.
So do we want to leave those, and I can work my way this way?
I think that's what's happening. Is like this threat's going to keep coming if we sit here and play around too long. Eventually, we have to just try to escape.
So maybe
I don't even know if we have to even bother with this half.
But do you want to in case there's something over there?
It will prolong the mission. We can definitely if we reduce some threat. But
well,
I mean,
because by the time you get this,
but understand the sentry thing will probably happen over on one of these too. When
Sure.
you uncover it, it'll double the threat. Like it'll increase it, right, by you exploring it.
Sure.
But I still have Mistwalker. I can make you jump to a spot faster too when you explore it, like this big one or this big one or whatever.
1, 2.
Yeah. Which I don't think it's going to spread out anymore. I don't see any fog.
No, this is likely it.
Yeah, I think this is the map, but that does reduce, we think will reduce one.
Yeah, and then
threat.
we have these escapes. I bet
But
you
we're about
not,
to hit that 40 anyway, no matter what
I
you
bet
do.
you not all of them are. And then you can come, we can meet up this way.
Maybe
even.
we just have to try to escape at like 3 spots, and the third one will be always a success, you know?
Yeah.
Like it just wants us to keep trying.
So I can try and then move to here, or I can just move to here and see what happens. But this could end it, right?
Well, maybe. That's fine. Just do it.
Okay, let's try and we'll just see
Yeah.
what happens.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to try to escape.
Yeah.
To hurry down the path for some time, attempting to gain your bearings, test your wisdom.
Okay.
Oh, and add 1 success for each nearby hero. Oh, this is a trick. Damn.
Okay, so wisdom. I have wisdom of 4.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Perfect person
So
who's testing this.
1, 2, 3, 4. And what do I need?
You're looking for a 3 to pass.
Okay,
Just
so I
spend
can
an
just spend
inspiration.
1 and that will give a 3.
You begin to recognize, we got some lore from that, you begin to recognize the small landmarks, hints of your current position. As the landmarks grow closer, however, you realize you were headed back in the direction you came. Dismayed at the false lead and the lost time, you turn back. Learn piece by 1, discard the search token.
Okay, so that wasn't anything. So
But I
that's
think it keeps
Oh.
adding. Look, I think it keeps adding. So a great roar echoes from the cave in which you recently hid. The hulking form of a great troll swings wildly all about it, hurling rocks like dolls. Broken and unattended chains swing from its arms and neck. The orc will whip. An orc with a whip shouts to his band of orcs and goblins, "Get Ulak back under control, or Ataran will have your heads." The troll takes a few strides towards the entrance and lets out another howl. Place 1 hill troll has indicated. This is Ulok.
okay. This is gonna probably be our new.
So place on
209.
209, right where I'm standing.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
He's gonna
That was
smash
terrible.
me like a doll. All right, let's check this big dude. We need his little symbol thing. That's
sure,
the
yep.
usual one, you know.
Yep. That is terrible. Oh my goodness.
So he's 23 damage. This guy.
Oh my god.
4 armor. So it's like no point even fighting this guy. Just run.
Do we
Train
need
for
to?
battle. He gains extra health and armor. So he's a beast.
Do you think we need to fight him? It's
So
not
he's
part
an
of our...
elite. He's not only just a hill troll. He's an elite hill troll.
Holy.
Yeah.
That
I'm
was
not-
terrible what I just
It's
did.
not what we're trying to do. He's just now on the map to force us to rush more to get the hell out of here.
So
So he's going to be a pain in the butt. So we need to do this, get to the next ones, do the sentries, try to escape. Just keep doing that. And get away from him.
okay, well, so that was one action. I guess I'll just move here to be ready to do this one.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then, oh my gosh.
Good.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, hey, that happens.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we should stay together. We should stay together. This guy was a stupid distraction.
Yeah, to
I'm
force
probably
you
gonna
back.
bail. I'm probably gonna bail on it. Yeah, I'll just come back this way.
Okay. That's it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
'Cause obviously escaping is easier if we're together too.
Yeah.
In the action phase, let's see. Shadow phase. Oh man, the great troll Ulak pulls against his chains, and the orcs that try to rein it in. Move 1, attack Aragorn, our closest hero. Oh, he's gonna attack me. Ulak hefts one of the orcs into the air by its chains, swinging it about as a great flail. So, what is it? Oh, agility negates.
Agility.
Good.
Are you
Yeah,
agile?
for agility.
Okay.
So I'm having 3 damage and a fear coming at me. Each other hero in the target space suffers 2. Oh, so we're not together.
So that's good that we
Yeah.
split up.
Okay, so I just need to try to negate 4 things here.
How many do you get? 4?
1, 2, 3, and 4. So I can negate 3 total.
Okay, I would do it.
And then I can also, before you suffer damage or fear, spend an inspiration to prevent one. Oh, hold on. If you're attacked before a test, prevent all damage, then discard this boon. Oh, whatever.
I
I'm an
guess,
idiot.
yeah. Just do the
Hold on.
inspiration.
When you attack, you may discard this boon to add a success. Okay, we'll say I didn't do that. I forgot. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, so just use the inspiration and
Yeah,
then you're good.
did I give
To
you that
prevent-
already
no,
or
no,
no?
you put
Okay.
it back because you weren't sure. Okay.
So 2 inspiration left. These are all discarded.
Okay.
So we're good, right?
Yep,
Yeah, I
yep.
saved everything.
And you can also run away from him without being provoked.
Yeah,
right?
that's
okay.
I just need inspiration to do that.
Okay. Okay. No darkness, so we're good.
Yep. Shadow deepens, so hope endures. Strength is by 9. Bad things are coming. Dark clouds reach out, casting themselves between you and the stars. You long for the dawn that you may shed this darkness, and yet dread that dawn if you cannot escape. Each space of the map is now in darkness. Oh my god, we gotta go. Gotta go.
Oh my gosh. Don't they have to do... Oh, yeah, they do have tokens for that.
Each hero resets their deck and scouts 2.
Okay, hold on. I just gotta put these on like this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. We'll put these on and move them as we need.
Yep.
Okay, so you're not nearby. Oh, goodness. This is difficult.
So 60 is the next threat.
Okay, that gives us some time.
Okay, scout 2. Oh, 2 successes right on the top. Oh, but one's a sprint.
Oh.
And when I interact with a search or threat token before you test, you may discard this to test agility instead, which is my thing. Yeah, let's. I'm gonna keep it actually, so I can sprint.
I'm putting all 3 on the bottom.
Next test on the top.
2 fates and a blank.
Okay.
Keep all those successes on the top. Okay.
Continue. Action phase. All right. Okay. Yeah.
You want to go first?
Well, I think you should see what happens down here.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Ahead is a sheer, jagged cliff that might afford you a high path out of the valley. It's ledges and crevices. You're gonna try to escape.
Yep.
Careful to avoid a blade-like scree. You journey parallel to the face until you find an area that may be traversable. You're testing your agility, which this should have been me.
Yep.
And add 1 for each nearby hero. Oh,
Well, I only get
okay.
2 cards. Maybe test. Okay. Well, let's see. 1. You hit double fate. 2. So I only get 2. So I fail.
Fail. Oops.
Dang it.
As you climb, a shelf of rocks gives way under your hands and you slip. Tumblings and stones below. You're luckily you didn't snap your neck. Gain an inspiration, suffer 2 damage.
Okay.
Preventing of
Before
the
you
damage?
suffer, face down only.
And this thing, right?
At the start of the rally phase, you may deplete this to... No.
Okay. So that's
Okay, so I'm going to take them unless it's face down, then I can prevent one of the face downs.
Okay.
All right. Days. Keep this card face up. Before you interact with a threat token, you must spend 1 inspiration.
Ooh,
Okay.
That's bad for this mission.
Yep. And Cursed Injury. Keep this card face up. If you would discard face up damage, flip it face down instead.
Wow. Okay. That's
Okay,
lucky.
that's okay. But I can hold 6 of them, so.
Okay.
Okay, so that was 1. Do I try again? No, I'm only.
You need 3 to pass. So like, I mean, that's
Okay, hold on. Oh, at the start of my turn.
just move. Go explore here maybe or something.
Yeah.
I can come down there and try to do
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So 1, 2, and then I'll explore this one.
All right. So let's firmly explore. The land softens close to the water, forming marshes that emit a dull buzz of insects. Discard inspiration token, gain inspiration.
I don't think I can hold
The
it.
journey continues.
1, 2,
That's
3.
all.
Oh, I can. I can hold
Okay.
1. Okay,
That's it.
that's good. So then
All
I'll
right.
just
So
stay
mine,
there, and I'm
I
in
will
darkness.
spend an inspiration to move and not provoke this guy.
Okay.
So that is 1. And then I will move 1, 2, and then I'll interact with that thing you were trying to do.
Yep. Perfect. That
Escape.
should be different. Okay.
Yeah, not only wants
Oh,
2
not
agility.
only, yeah.
Yeah, so you could have tried it again, but that's fine.
That's okay. I don't know that I would get it.
I can sprint 1 still, but that doesn't get me further. I like being further away from that guy. Okay, okay, so let's do a test of agility, which is 4 cards. There's my 2 successes, 3 successes, and a fate.
Okay.
So I definitely pass. The way is treacherous, no doubt, but halfway up, you find yourself. You find a shelf that grants you rest. When you continue your climb, the remaining ascents prove easy. At the top, however, you are dismayed to find that a stretch of equally treacherous cliffs and gullies. This is not your escape. Nevertheless, you take a moment to survey the area, gathering valuable information for both you and your allies. Lore increases by 1. Each player gains 1 inspiration and may scout 1.
I can't
Yes,
hold
please.
anymore. Let me scout 1.
Time of need.
I need to keep that. I'll put that success on the top.
I'll just throw it on the bottom. I think, because I shouldn't be doing any more testing this turn, other than avoiding
No, but he
damage.
might, yeah, he might attack and then.
All my successes are like counted for, I think. I'm in trouble. Hopefully it doesn't reach me.
Hopefully your fates.
Well, but I'm hidden, so I can toss to prevent
Oh,
damage.
okay, good, good.
Okay, so we
so
gotta
that's
find
fine.
more of these sentries.
Okay,
That was
it, right?
me. That was you.
Yeah.
Here we go. End the action phase. Confirm.
Where's he going? Hopefully he only moves like 1.
The great troll Uric pulls against his Ulik, Pulls against his chains, and the orcs that try to rein it in. Move one,
Yes.
attack Legolas or closest hero. No target.
Yeah.
So he's a slow dude.
Perfect.
Uluk strides forward in pursuit of a worthy foe. Move 2 spaces to the closest hero. 1, 2, 3, or 1.
Well, 1,
2,
2, because he's right in between both of us.
Okay, sure. Well, we pick one and we
Oh,
just
sorry.
decide, but they're both the same. So.
Okay.
But you could make him go 1, 2 towards me and be this space.
Oh, would you like that? So
Yes, I
so
would.
he's not in the way.
Yes, I would, because then when we run this way, he's a space further away from us that way. So he comes after me.
Okay.
We'll say.
Oh, and we're all in darkness now.
So suffer 2 fear, but spirit negates, which I suck at. We need to take spirit if you get that card. Okay. 1 and 2.
Got 1.
Could spend both my inspiration. That's weak. I need to move.
You just take 1.
I'll take both.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep.
Gloom. Flip this card face down.
Okay.
Gloom. Flip this card face down.
Okay, so I'm doing spirit. I have 2. 1. I'll spend a fate to make it 2, so I will take neither.
Okay. A whip snaps against the troll's back again and again, and finally the orcs regain control. No time to mess about. Bellows the orc with the whip. Turin doesn't want Uluk in the open. They guide Uluk back toward the caves, perhaps forcing it along some alternate subterranean route. Remove Uluk from the map.
Oh, he's just a distraction for 1 round?
Yep. Shadow deepens. I hope he endures. Threat increases by 8.
You make him back, though. Oh, we're getting very close to the...
Yeah, let's do that time.
Okay.
We gotta find those the sentries over here and escape. So
Okay.
let's just keep that going.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah. Reset.
So I'm scouting
And
3.
I'm not nearby,
No, not yet.
So I'm just scouting to.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
And remind me to use Mistwalker when you uncover if there's
yeah,
threats far away. We just get to them. Like,
Sure.
Go, go, go. Okay, 1, 2.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Ooh, agility. I'll do resourceful and toss. I'll toss. Light-footed.
Okay.
Inspiration, please, if you could.
Yep.
So this is in my discard. This is on the bottom.
Okay, I'm tossing well provisioned. I'm putting equipping Wanderer. After you explore a tile, you or a nearby hero may scout 1. I'm going to put the blank on the bottom and the success on the top.
Okay.
I can have 1 more inspiration. Okay.
All right. Mission is.
So do you want me to do this first, and then that will tell you?
Yep. Sure.
Okay, so I'll move first. At the start of the rally phase. Your space now. Okay.
This one you can't do yet?
No, because it's for it's for damage.
Is it face down or any?
At the start of the rally phase, you may deplete this item for a hero in your space to discard a damage.
And you get to pick when it's face up, right?
Do I?
Yeah, because you know what it is.
Okay, so I will
I think.
do that.
Let us know if we're wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I think it's face down. You have to do random, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna do this one that makes me.
But one of them says something. If you discard, you have to flip it face down. Right?
That's this one. If you would discard a face up, flip it face down instead. That's fine.
Yep.
That works because that's the one that interacts with the threat token I have to pay.
Exactly.
So that's good. Okay, so that's the start of the. That was the start of the rally phase, not now. When the action
Rally
phase.
was when we scouted our deck.
Okay,
Does it
so-
really matter?
Okay, no.
So we'll just
but-
remember going forward.
Okay. I'm just looking to see if
I think.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Let's do this one first. So I'll move 1.
So we're gonna explore. Several makeshift bridges and gates have been trussed to climbing the ruins. Discard the exploration token, gain an inspiration.
Okay, this is the last one I can hold.
An orc sentry stands on a ridge, but its intention makes a poor guard. Place a threat token as indicated. Right by you.
Is this one?
Nope.
No, that's not that one.
You said this one, right?
Yeah.
But it's obviously the one that's on the very edge with nothing red, right?
Sorry.
There's a goat on top of this roof. It probably doesn't belong there. A goat. Place the search token as indicated. There's a goat in your space.
Okay.
Your journey continues.
Space.
Damn goats. You want to eat the goat?
No.
So I'm going to toss Mistwalker
Okay.
from the adventure. So I have one less card down here to worry about. And you're going to go here.
Okay. So then I'll use action 2 to interact.
Yes, you will.
With this.
Get this right off the board. An orc sentry stands on a ridge, but its inattention makes a poor guard.
Before you do that, though, after you explore a tile, you are nearby hero may scout 1. So I'm just going to...
Oh, yeah,
Did
yeah,
I
makes sense.
Did I already put a... I think I already put a success on the top.
Well, whatever you... Does you have to sack that to do this?
No?
Okay, so just do it.
Yeah, let me just peek.
Either you put it back on.
Yeah, success is on top.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you're fine. So let's try to eliminate the sentry. But if you want that card to take it, you can. With perfect silence, you approach the orc sentry, sticking to the underbrush and shadows. With mere steps remaining, the orc's ugly head swivels in your direction, and his pale eyes pass over your hiding place. You may have been discovered. Test your wisdom. If you are hidden, add a success, but you are not. So
Okay, so my wisdom is 4, which is great. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to spend 2 to make it a 4. I don't remember if 3 will work from those past ones. I don't remember.
Whatever. You believe yourself safe. Once more, its hollow gaze passes over your hiding place, but its expression does not change. Long moments pass, then it turns the other direction and yawns. You approach quickly and remove the lookout from its post. Discard the threat token.
Okay.
You hear voices approaching as you dispatch the sentry. You creep towards the flickering torchlight and see a big orc and a hunched goblin, each wearing the trophies of high-ranking warriors in his band. Marching, marching, from one dead city to another, the goblin complains. The orc growls and his companions complaints. He grumbles low enough you can't catch everything he says, but you catch the words Turin and Golga, and something about raising an army of the dead. Uh-oh. Another patrol is not far behind them, and you move further into the shadows to satisfy as you consider what this could mean. Could Turin wish to raise an army of the dead? To heed his commands, lore increases by 1. Standing where the orc was posted, you turn your gaze towards surroundings. What was this orc guarding? Okay, on this space here, a tall ridge flanks a dark forest. Its twisted branches beckon you forward as the shadows within warn you away. Could the tangle of a branch and brush conceal the way out of the valley? You long for company as you survey the wood. Place the search token is indicated. So that's the way out to end the mission, I would think.
Okay, you need to do that one then.
Do we care yet? Still have lots of thread.
So I
Just saying, we got goats here.
Okay, so 1 sec. I moved here. No, sorry, I was here.
You moved here.
I moved here. You moved me. I searched. So I have one more move.
One more movement.
And now I'm too far to get to this, but I could go back to the goat,
Yeah,
which would still be 1 away from this. So let's just do that. Okay, that's me.
and I could be nearby you for the next thing, or at a success.
Okay.
Yep. Let's. Oh man, I want to do more. I want to go catch this. Bring it back to this dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. That's 9 spaces of movement. That is
Plus
many.
2 interactions.
Yeah, I got rid of my sprint. Yeah, well, that's a lot of turns. Okay, let me just do 1, 2. Let's try to interact here with the one, the tall ridge that flanks a dark forest. Twisted branches beckon you forward as shadows within warn you away. Could the tangle of a branch or brush conceal the way out of the valley? You long for company as you survey the wood. Search. The darkness of night appears as dawn when compared to the shadows of this wood. You see a path before you. But does it lead to freedom? We're going to test spirit, which I only have 2. Add 1 for each nearby hero, which you are. So I'm looking for a 3 to pass. 1, 2. So that's
3.
2 successes.
Plus me.
If I spend.
Oh.
Yep, I will spend.
And then plus me is 3.
Yep, so
that's
pass
good.
it.
Whoa, look what I was there.
There is an evil here. The fear is thicker than the darkness that looms all around you. Despite the danger, despite the terror, you resolve that this will be your escape. For you doubt that the orc patrols, even with all their evil and corruption, would dare to enter this wood. You have found your escape. Now that you have your escape route, you are able to gain some distance on Turin's army. The heroes have escaped Turin's grasp. Now they will need to focus on stopping his sinister plans. Lore increases by 2. Each hero receives 4 experience.
Nice.
Oh man, you are faced with a momentous choice.
Oh my gosh.
Turin counts enormous troll amongst his allies traveling a longer subterranean route. If you track down the troll, you could defeat it and remove one of Turin's most potent advantages in the battle to come. However, Turin's army is already on the march towards the Brandy'wyne River. If you could make haste and cross the river ahead of the army, it might keep you one step ahead of Turin's plot. One thing is certain, if you choose to spend time tracking the troll and fail to eliminate it, the consequences will be dire.
Oh my gosh.
Which path will you choose? Heroes must decide. Track the troll or hurry to the river.
So if we fail to eliminate the troll, could
Bad
that
things
just
happen to us,
end?
and we still have to deal with the troll.
So do we just?
So it's like a risk versus reward thing.
Do we just? What's your gut saying?
Track the troll.
Okay.
I feel we can deal with
I
the
feel
troll.
like we can do it. Is this troll going to be 23 with 4
Yeah, is it
shields?
that damn... Uluk? Is it Uluk the troll?
But if we defeat him now, it will make hopefully it easier
that's the
later.
idea, yeah.
Okay, let's try.
But if we fail, we'll probably have to deal with the troll again in the next scenario and just make it harder. Want it? Track
Yeah,
the troll?
let's try.
All right. I wish we... If anyone in the chat has any recommendations while we're live streaming here, let us know. But yeah.
But no spoilers, please.
Yeah. I'm thinking track the troll.
Yeah, I'm thinking track the
I
troll
want to
too.
see us fail for once, so I think it'd be funny. All right.
We may not fail.
We're going to
still.
go track the troll.
Yep.
All right. Tracking the troll will be risky, but defeating it will rob your foe of a powerful ally. Are you sure you wish to track the troll?
Saying this is
Oh,
going to be
man.
difficult. I think so, yes.
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 Okay. Yes, it is. All right. Looks like we finished this adventure. So chapter 7 is going to be Uluk's Trail. So make sure to stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Then hit the little alarm bell right beside the subscribe button. That'll notify you next time we go live, or when we post the next video, or even post this recording if you're watching it live and you want to go back and watch what you missed. But yeah, let's continue and just see what type of adventure it will be. It will be a journey map, another journey map.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll save and quit here. And yeah, that was another adventure. That was number 6. So
That one was fun.
come back for number 7. So I guess it could prolong the adventure or the campaign in whole. We don't know like how many total adventures there are in the campaign, but I guess it probably can be a varying number because if you don't go do the troll thing, maybe it's a quicker path the other way.
Yeah.
And it's just a little harder. I don't know. But either way, that's it for this adventure. If you'd like to donate, there's a link in the description below. And like I said before, if we mess up any rules or you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Feel free to share these videos with other fans of Lord of the Rings Journeys to Middle-earth. And yeah, make sure you stay tuned for the next one. Thanks a lot for being here, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.